what are some of the things you do that allow you, in addition to getting something done, but also add value to them? What are some of the kinds of jobs that in the crisis work, for instance? You've mentioned 2 or 3 things as it related to the presentation, but in the crisis area where people are all of a sudden being confronted with even the community may have found out about who they that they're in trouble, or the government has found them out to be trouble, the city has found them to be in trouble and stuff. How do you deal? I mean, what do you do in this area to help buffer them?
Well, the first thing we do is learn everything we can possibly learn about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And assess where things really are. I find that when a small company is threatened, the CEO is always scared to death that they're going to lose the company.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, things don't blow up. They never get that bad. We got involved, I'm going to say it was about 10 years ago, maybe 11, with the pet food recall. Our client ended up to be a small Las Vegas importer of ingredients. They imported from China. They brought the bags into their warehouse and shipped them out to their Fortune 100 company clients. They never opened them. They never examined them. Wasn't done in the industry in those days. It turned out that our client was the source of tainted wheat gluten that was causing all the dogs to die from pet food from all the major companies, and all the companies had to issue recalls. When the FDA gets involved, they clear the press releases and they go out through Associated Press in Washington, D.C. And FDA posts it on their website. And in this case, all the concerned dog owners were calling my office. Meanwhile, I was dealing with the press because my staff is so accustomed to attempting to get coverage. And in this case, we didn't want it. So I'm better at saying, oh, we really don't have a spokesperson you can talk to. There is a statement I can provide. Oh, with that statement you're not going to cover? I am so sorry. And that turns out to be much better. The press was so fair to our client. And I'm not sure what happened, because after 2 weeks, the client's wife was concerned, because our fees for crisis work are not inexpensive. She was concerned the company would not make a profit that year. I was more concerned that they stay in business. But she convinced her husband that we should be terminated. So I had heard they were continuing, but I also saw a newspaper article that the CEO he had an opportunity to address a federal grand jury. And being the only American on the list, products were imported from China. If they needed a fall person, I feared that the 37 years for the 34 counts would fall to him. Yes.
Wow, and what a risk that was. Whoa.
I don't think there was any collusion at all. I think he was purely innocent and caught in the middle.
Well, it's too bad you couldn't have continued to help him.